Have you ever found yourself yearning for that elusive sense of peace and purpose, especially as the day draws to a close? As seekers of wisdom, as individuals on a quest for self-improvement, we understand that the night holds a unique power. It's a time of reflection, a sanctuary for growth, and an opportunity to lay the foundation for a brighter tomorrow. In this video, we will delve into the world of 7 nighttime Stoic habits, a sacred ritual for those who seek not just to exist, but to thrive. Each of these Stoic habits holds the power to transform, to empower, and to illuminate the path to a life filled with meaning and purpose. So if you're ready to embrace the night with intention, to harness its profound potential, then stay with me. Together, we'll unlock the wisdom of the Stoics and pave the way for a life of unshakable serenity. In the realm of discipline, we meet John, a man who understood that true strength lies in the mastery of oneself. As the first light graced the horizon, John embraced the stillness of the morning. He knew that this was the foundation of his self-discipline, the sacred moment where he set the tone for the day ahead. With each deliberate action, John nurtured the spark of self-discipline within. It wasn't about rigid rules, but a commitment to honor his aspirations and prioritize what truly mattered. As the day unfolded, John faced challenges. There were temptations to deviate from his path, but he understood that true self-discipline wasn't about suppressing desires, but about making choices that served his higher purpose. Through his practice, John learned that self-discipline wasn't a burden, but a source of liberation. It provided him with the freedom to be the architect of his own destiny. In summary, John's journey illustrates the profound impact of intentional action and prioritization. Through his practice of self-discipline, he showcases how it provides a clear pathway to living a life of purpose and accomplishment. It's a reminder that self-discipline isn't about restriction, but about empowerment. It's the compass that guides us towards our aspirations, allowing us to take charge of our own destiny. As John faced challenges and temptations, he understood that true freedom isn't found in indulgence, but in the power to choose what truly matters. Through this practice, John discovered that self-discipline isn't a burden, but a key to unlocking our true potential. Let us take a page from John's book and embrace the transformative power of intentional action and prioritization. In this practice, we find not only a pathway to purpose and accomplishment, but a deeper sense of fulfillment. For in the mastery of oneself, we uncover the true capacity to realize our aspirations and live a life of true freedom and self-mastery. In the ancient city of Athens, there lived a wise philosopher named Demetrius. Every night, as the sun dipped below the horizon, he retired to his study, seeking solace and insight. With each page, he embarked on a sacred ritual, a moment of reflection. He pondered the events of the day, the choices he had made, the encounters he had. In this quiet sanctuary, he found clarity and purpose. As he penned his thoughts, he noticed patterns emerging, strengths blossoming, and areas for growth. One evening, after a particularly trying encounter, Demetrius sat there, troubled. But through reflection, he saw the lesson hidden within the challenge. He vowed to approach similar situations with newfound wisdom. Demetrius knew that this practice of nightly reflection was not just a habit, but a cornerstone of his growth and peace of mind. This narrative illustrates how the simple act of reflecting on your day can lead to profound personal growth. It's not just about recounting events, but about understanding the deeper meaning behind them. Demetrius' experience shows us that in these moments of quiet contemplation, we often discover patterns. These patterns offer insights into our own behavior, allowing us to identify areas for improvement and development. Take, for instance, a particularly challenging situation Demetrius faced. Through reflection, he not only understood the situation better, but he also extracted a valuable lesson from it. His initial concern transformed into a determined resolve. This is the power of reflection. It empowers us to turn challenges into opportunities for growth. In essence, Demetrius' story demonstrates that nightly reflection is more than just a routine. It's a pathway to personal growth and a deeper understanding of oneself, drawing from the wisdom of an ancient philosopher. In a small village nestled amongst rolling hills, there lived a man named Charles, His days were filled with tending to the vibrant blossoms that graced his garden. But as the sun dipped below the horizon and the world grew quiet, Charles had a ritual that set his heart aglow. With the soft glow of candles dancing around him, he opened his gratitude journal, a treasure trove of moments cherished. Each stroke of the pen was a brushstroke on the canvas of his soul, painting a portrait of gratitude. One day, as a gentle rain fell, Charles found himself grateful for the life-giving touch of water upon the earth. Another day, it was a kind word from a stranger that found its way into his journal, a reminder that warmth could be found in the hearts of others. With each entry, Charles discovered that gratitude was more than a feeling. It was a force that could transform even the most mundane moments into cherished memories. Charles' journey serves as a powerful example of how this practice can truly transform our perception of the world. Through Charles's experiences, we see how gratitude has the remarkable ability to breathe life into even the most ordinary moments. As Charles recounts moments like the gentle touch of rain or a kind word from a stranger, you can feel the depth of his gratitude. It's not just a fleeting feeling, it's a profound appreciation for the beauty of everyday life. Charles' gratitude journal becomes a testament to the transformative power of this practice. His entries doesn't just list things he is thankful for. They tell the story of a heart touched by the richness of life. Through Charles' journey, we understand that gratitude is more than a concept. It's a path to making everyday moments more meaningful and enriching our lives. So let us take inspiration from Charles' garden, where gratitude blooms. Let us embark on our own journeys of gratitude, discovering the extraordinary in the ordinary. In a time where the days were filled with the whispers of quills and the rustling of parchment, there lived a scholar named Elias. His nights were a dance of ink and knowledge as he delved into the realms of wisdom. But as the candles flickered and the world outside grew hushed, Elias had a ritual that set the stage for a purposeful dawn. With a meticulous hand, he laid out his plans on the polished wooden canvas of his desk, each task a promise to the coming day. As the ink met parchment, Elias found a dance of anticipation and purpose, weaving a tapestry of intention for the morrow. One evening, as the sun dipped low, Elias committed to a daunting tome, knowing that its knowledge would light his path in the days ahead. Another night, it was a heartfelt letter to a distant friend, a bridge of connection forged through ink and parchment. With each task laid out, Elias discovered that preparing for tomorrow was not just a routine, it was an act of empowerment, a promise of progress. In conclusion, Elias's story beautifully illustrates the profound impact of preparing for tomorrow. It's a practice that goes beyond mere organization. It's a transformative tool that enhances productivity, efficiency, and overall well-being. Through Elias's meticulous preparations, we witness the birth of a sense of purpose. Each task laid out on his desk is a promise to the coming day, a clear intention for what he wants to achieve. This practice not only provides structure, but it also nurtures confidence and self-efficacy. Elias faces even the most challenging tasks with assurance, knowing he's well prepared and equipped to handle them. Ultimately, preparing for tomorrow empowers us with a sense of control over our time and responsibilities. It's a practice that fosters a deeper connection to our own agency in shaping the course of our lives. In a village cloaked in serenity, there lived a wise elder named Arya. Her days were a tapestry woven with acts of kindness and wisdom shared with all who sought her counsel. But as the moon cast its gentle glow and the world outside grew still, Arya had a ritual that connected her with the essence of virtue. With each breath, she journeyed inward, immersing herself in the pool of virtue that flowed through her heart. Through the stillness, Arya sought the company of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, the pillars of Stoic virtue. One evening, as twilight embraced the village, Arya recalled a moment of great wisdom shared with a troubled soul, illuminating their path with clarity. And on another occasion, it was an act of courage that stirred her heart as she stood for what was right, even in the face of adversity. With each meditation, Arya found herself enveloped in the arms of virtue, guided by its light through the tapestry of her days. Arya's story beautifully illustrates the profound impact of meditating on virtue. Through her practice, she showcases the transformative power of internalizing and embodying fundamental virtues. This practice isn't just about fleeting moments of wisdom or courage. It's about weaving these virtues into the very fabric of our being, becoming a living embodiment of these timeless principles. Arya's journey inward, to connect with wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, serves as a beacon of inspiration for us all. It shows us that we have the capacity to cultivate these virtues within ourselves. By incorporating this habit into our nighttime routine, we embark on a pathway to living a life of purpose and meaning. It's a practice that nurtures our inner strength and guides us towards a more intentional and fulfilling existence. In these quiet moments of reflection, we open ourselves to a deeper sense of fulfillment. We align ourselves with our core values, creating a foundation for a life of authenticity and purpose. So let us take a cue from Arya's practice and embrace the transformative power of meditating on virtue. Through this practice, we not only find inner strength, but also discover a profound pathway to a life filled with purpose and meaning. In a tranquil abode, nestled amidst the whispers of nature, there resided a wise man named Samuel. His days were woven with moments of quiet contemplation and appreciation for the fleeting beauty that surrounded him. But as the sun dipped below the horizon and the world outside grew still, Samuel had a ritual that whispered to his soul the wisdom of impermanence. With a gentle touch, he cradled a wilting flower, knowing that its vibrancy would soon surrender to the passage of time. Through each careful stroke of his pen, he immortalized the flower's transient grace, embracing the impermanence woven into every petal and leaf. One evening, as twilight painted the garden in shades of gold, Samuel captured the dance of falling leaves, a tribute to the ever-changing seasons that graced his sanctuary. And on another occasion, it was a portrait of a fading sunset that held his heart, a reminder that even the most breathtaking moments are but whispers in the grand tapestry of existence. With every stroke, Samuel found solace in the dance of impermanence. His art became a mirror reflecting life's ebb and flow, an ode to the fleeting beauty that defines our journey. Samuel's story illustrates the profound impact of embracing impermanence. Through his practice, he showcases the transformative power of acknowledging the transient nature of life. This practice isn't about resisting change, but about finding peace and meaning in the present moment. It's an invitation to appreciate the beauty that arises from life's impermanent essence. By accepting the fleeting nature of the world around us, we open ourselves to a deeper sense of fulfillment. We learn to cherish the moments that shape our lives, recognizing their inherent value. Incorporating this habit into our nightly routine becomes a doorway to a more profound connection with life's ever-changing tapestry. It's a practice that offers solace and wisdom in the face of impermanence. So let us take a page from Samuel's book and embrace the transformative power of acknowledging impermanence. In this practice, we find not only peace but a pathway to a life filled with depth and meaning. For in the acceptance of impermanence, we discover a profound sense of fulfillment and an appreciation for the fleeting moments that shape our lives. In a quiet corner of the world, there lived a man named Daniel. His days were woven with acts of kindness and a heart that opened wide to the joys and sorrows of those around him. But as the stars began to shimmer and the world outside grew still, Daniel had a ritual that echoed the call of compassion. With closed eyes, he turned his attention inward, nurturing a boundless wellspring of compassion that flowed from his heart. Through his practice, Daniel became a beacon of empathy, his heart resonating with the joys, pains, and dreams of those he encountered. One evening, as the moon bathed the world in its gentle glow, Daniel comforted a grieving friend, offering solace and understanding in their time of need. And on another occasion, it was a simple act of generosity that touched the lives of many as he shared a meal with those who hungered. With each act of compassion, Daniel discovered that kindness wasn't just a gesture, but a transformative force that connected hearts and lifted souls. Daniel's story beautifully illustrates the transformative power of empathy and kindness. Through his practice, he showcases how cultivating compassion provides a profound pathway to living a life filled with purpose and love. It's a reminder that even the smallest acts of compassion can have a ripple effect, creating a positive impact on the world around us. Each interaction, each gesture of kindness is like a pebble dropped into a pond, creating gentle waves that extend far beyond what we can see. By incorporating this habit into our nighttime routine, we open ourselves to a deeper sense of fulfillment. We nurture a greater capacity for meaningful connections with others, and we become a beacon of light in a world that can always use a little more kindness. So let us take a cue from Daniel's practice and embrace the transformative power of empathy and kindness. In this practice, we not only enrich the lives of others, but we find our own lives enriched with purpose, love, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. For in the simple acts of compassion, we discover the extraordinary ability to touch hearts and make a positive impact on the world. Join our community for ongoing inspiration and support in your journey towards inner peace and purpose. If you have found value in our journey together, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. And as always, be the best version of yourself.